Welcome to Designfusion's Solid Edge blog. This is the final part of our Family of Parts blog series using Family of Parts. When working with families of parts, you should not place the source part document into an assembly or a drawing. If you attempt to do this, you will get a warning. There are several reasons for not placing the source document into an assembly, such as the geometry in the source document can change depending on which family of parts member is activated. Also, you can define unique file properties for each member document. This allows you to assign a unique part number, title, project, and so on for each member, which can then be used to populate a parts list or bill of materials when you use a single member. The source file will add additional unnecessary memory weight to the assembly, whereas a member is a part copy of the original and uses less memory. Family of parts members are treated the same as any other parts when placing parts into an assembly, applying relationships, interference checking, etc. The family of parts member is associative to the source part. If you update or revise the source file, you must click the Save Table Data button on the dialog box to save the changes that you made. You then need to select all the members that have been updated or revised and click the Populate Members button. This will update the existing members and show the link symbol in the Family of Parts table. Let's have a look at this in Solid Edge. In this demonstration, I'll add, place, and align the 6-hole member into the assembly. Notice that I place this just as I would place any other part. Here I'll use Flash Fit to quickly align the part. I then apply an offset to the mate relationship that was created by Flash Fit. If you recall the 6-hole part from part 1 of the blog series, you'll remember that it has this chamfer. Let's see what happens to the assembly if we edit the member. I'll save and close this assembly. To edit the 6-hole member, I have to open the FOP.par file, which is the source file. I'll open the Family of Parts Edit dialog and suppress the chamfer. I'll save the table data and notice that the status symbol now shows as an out-of-date symbol. I'll highlight this column and select the Populate command. Because I didn't save the source file yet, I'm asked if I want to do it now. I click OK. I'm then informed that I selected to populate one of the 3 members. I click Yes. Notice that the status symbol updates to a link, and I can apply to see the new member without the chamfer. I'll save and close the source file. I then open the assembly, and you can see that the member has been updated. If I edit into the member, you'll notice that the member is a part copy of the member in the source file, and you can see the link showing that it's associative. The Family of Parts Table command allows users to create a table that contains all of the variables and values derived from a family of parts. You also have the option of linking the family member variables to dimensions on the drawing in the draft environment. When the user places a view from any member of the family of parts, they can select the Family of Parts Table command. The command prompts the user to select a draft view. Then the user is prompted with an option to select the variables they want to be present in the table. After selecting the variables, the table is attached to the cursor, allowing the user to place it on the drawing. At this point, the user needs to add the appropriate dimensions to the view. The dimensions may be added before launching the Family of Parts table command if the user prefers. The user then clicks on the table, which activates the table and the command bar. The command bar allows the user to link variables to existing dimensions. I'll demonstrate how this is done shortly. Essentially, you are replacing the dimension with the variable name, and the dimensions of all the members are listed in the table. The command bar provides all the commands needed to accomplish this task. The user can link each of the dimensions to the variables as shown on this slide. If a wrong dimension is selected, they can use the Unlink Variable option. After placement, the user can change several features of the table through the Properties dialog. Let's have a look at this in Solid Edge. Notice that I have already placed two views of the 6-hole member in the draft file and dimensioned them. I'll select the Family of Parts table command and click on the view. I can then choose which variables are to be shown in the table. I'll just use the default ones in this demo and click OK. The table is created and I'll position it under the views. Notice that all three members are listed here with their variables. I can now link the variable name to the dimension using the Link Variable option on the command bar. Just a side note here, if you exit the command to place the dimensions, all you have to do to get back in is select the table. This will launch the command bar again. To link the variables, I select the link option and choose which variable that I want to link. I then select the dimension and it is replaced with the variable name. I repeat this with each variable that I want linked. The user has the option to link all the variables or just a select few. Notice that the dimensions have become variable names that align with the table column headers, providing readers of this table with dimensions for all members. Want to learn more? Sign up to our customer portal at the website listed here, where you have access to knowledge-based articles, tips and tricks, how-to articles, and much more. You can also view your Solid Edge online help documentation, where they have a complete section on Family of Parts. If you need additional support, contact our support team at support@designfusion.com or call us at 1-877-215-1883.